Hello everyone, today I am sharing my first impressions of Holo Taco's newest Coastal Cremes collection. The collection features 8 new vibrant cremes in shades that seem perfect for summer. I do feel like some of the shades are quite similar to previously retired shades, but I also understand there are only so many colors in existence. I want to start by saying that I love the theme of this collection. Even though I am not a beach person myself, I do love traveling, and the beach and coast always reminds me of that. Also, I did order this collection and the Pop Of Holo collection, so I will do a review after I swatch them all. First up we have Dockside Drama, which is described as a bright fuchsia purple creme. To me, this shade of purple reminds me of a brighter version of Work Bestie. It seems to apply beautifully and looks to be very opaque. She does look like a potential stainer, so be careful of that. Next up is Peer Pressure, love the name, which is described as a bright ocean teal creme. And to me this looks very similar to David's Teal. Now David's Teal is actually my favorite creme in my collection, so I love this for the people who weren't able to pick that one up. I don't love all shades of teal, but this bright shade is definitely up my alley. Something does tell me that she might stain your nails blue though. Next up is Summer Scandal, which is described as a bright coral cream. Summer Scandal reminds me a bit of One Melon Followers from years ago. Unfortunately, I do not have that one, so I wouldn't be able to compare them. I love coral shades as a palette cleanser every once in a while, so I will definitely use this one. Next up is Saltwater Taffy, which is described as a vibrant aqua mint creme. Seafoam Home, is that you? If you don't know by now, I love bright colors, and this shade of green is no exception. It does seem like it applies a bit streaky on the first coat, but not so much that the second coat can't fix it. Next up is Boardwalk Behavior, which is described as a medium bright pink cream. Boardwalk Behavior looks to me like a sister of Icon on Board, but not dupes. She appears to almost be a one coater in Christine's swatch footage, however I never wear my nail polish in one coat. I do think this shade might look a little different depending on lighting, so I can't wait to wear it. Next up is Serving Sherbet, which is described as a light salmon pink. Serving Sherbet to me looks like what I wanted Low-Key Blushing to be. When I first used Low-Key Blushing, I was a bit disappointed with how brown leaning it looks, so I hope this one will fill the gap for me. Next up is Creamsicle Coast, which is described as a peachy yellow creamsicle cream. I want to compare this one to my Butterscotch Hop, not because I think they are that similar, but because I hate my Butterscotch Hop. I think my bottle might have had a batch issue, because it is acting like a bad crowley instead of a cream. This one does also appear a little streaky on the first coat, so I have to wait and see. And last up is Midnight Marina, which is described as a bleached indigo blue cream. In my mind, indigo is a shade of purple, and this one looks just blue to me, so I am a little confused by that description. Application looks lovely, another potential one coater. For some reason I don't really register whether or not I love the color. I feel like it wants to be a more cobalt blue, like royalty blue, so it feels like something is missing. Overall, I really like this collection. The colors resonate with the theme and are perfect for this time of year. While I do feel like they fill in some gaps, those gaps are small, tiny even. With most of these polishes I instantly got reminded of another polish, so some might be a little too close. But again, there are only so many colors in existence, especially when it comes to cremes. What do you think of this collection, and are you picking up any of the polishes? Thank you for watching!